It's just, I think, a failure of Auburn safety, and a little disappointed in the way Auburn students conducted themselves. So.
This Saturday, Auburn students gathered outside Neville for the long-awaited men's basketball game versus Tennessee. After being encouraged by the university via email and social media to show up early for college game day, the crowd turned into a stampede as security let students in the line. Ahead of the game, Auburn men's basketball announced that students would not be permitted to camp outside overnight. Security and attendants had planned to allow students to enter the line at 6:30 a.m. and proceed to the doors at 7. But with the amount of people crowded in the back and many students toward the front moving past barriers, students found themselves overtaken by the large crowd, majority of which believe insufficient amounts of security and barrier structure was to blame.
Definitely not enough. Maybe 2 at the very front, and then there's a second checkpoint where there's a police car. I know there's a video circulating about that.
The main problem was the barricades. That was the main thing that was making it so dangerous, because they were confining everyone in there was huge groups confined into one small runway, I guess.
Not even a line. They didn't even form us down the concourse or anything. They just let us get into this big bulb, and then it just got tighter and tighter. And then when the first group kind of started to go forward a little bit, we all just pushed forward, and there was nobody saying, hey, you need to let up, because there's people that could be harmed by this, and it was just all on the students to alleviate the situation.
Some students reported seeing others trampled under the thousands trying to get through the line. Others reported their own injuries and experiences of being trapped under barriers and only receiving help from the other students in the crowd.
Some girl next to us started screaming at the top of her lungs. There was a barricade on top of her and people were running over her.
I was lifted up onto my feet and held between 2 people, and my arms were crossed like this, just trying to breathe. A girl next to me had passed out.
But I fell face first, chin first, I guess, on the concrete. And 2 people did try to help me up, but they were kind of trying to grab me, but they had to keep running, they couldn't stop. I got 6 stitches in my chin.
I have elevated bruises all over my legs. I have a huge bruise on the side of my thigh where it's really elevated. You could see that there was a foot right there. I have a huge knot on my back because someone stepped on my back.
Students felt as though much of the cause for the stampede came from the lack of communication of what the plan was, as well as not enough security and police presence for the number of students in attendance.
Over the 4 years I've had, how Auburn is, they're so Auburn family, but they're really trying to sweep this under the rug, and it's kind of weird.
Eagle Eye TV reached out to the athletics department, Auburn Police, and campus safety and security. Jennifer Adams from the Office of the President said they were reviewing their game day policies, and the safety of the students, personnel, and community members is of utmost importance. At this time, Eagle Eye TV still has not received a response from Auburn Athletics or the Auburn Police Department.